Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordamt and we are going to continue our adventure in Pathfinder Kingmaker. So we are in the Old Sycamore, we are about to go in to resolve this conflict between the Kobolds and the Mites. And before we move in, this upper area here is the entrance for the Mite side of the Old Sycamore. Over here is the Kobold side. I usually come through here for no real particular reason. The only thing I want to keep in mind, and I want to warn everybody, is that this area here is heavily trapped and some enemies will spawn which poison. And as such, I am right now going to be using one of my scrolls of delay poison communal, making everybody immune to poison, and as such we will be safe to deal with these enemies when they come out. I think they spawn regardless of if you are able to disarm the traps or not. I think the traps will only entangle everyone, which is kind of annoying. It takes a long time to traverse the area.
There's something unusual.
Okay, we spotted them all. I'm happy.
I did as you
Cool.
asked.
I think it's only 3. Yeah, 216 experience per. Quite cool. The Mites, they really only have like one enemy that's particularly annoying, which is the Shaman or a Cleric, because they deal a lot of AoE damage and they can also paralyze your characters. I don't think there's any out here though, so we should be fine to do this. So you guys charge and everybody else just attack normally. Focus on them. Don't focus on a melee. And every time my leopard trips someone, it makes me very happy. Okay. And... whoa, wait. Ah, the giant centipedes apparently spawned right now. Okay. These are the ones that poison. These are just normal mites. You shouldn't be there. Let me see if we can take care of these quickly so we can move out of here. Good. Again, the reason why I keep doing this is that so that the enemies don't focus either of them, because their AC is not that great. They can very easily get hurt, and we don't want that. Is this... it is. We can see right here Octavia moving forward. So we can give her a boost.
I won't let you down.
Just try and help out
I did as you asked.
on the lockpicking duties. Awesome. We take this. Mobility. Let me see how we are in terms of mobility. 6. -9. 3, 6, 6, 3, 6. 10. She actually has 10 mobility. But she would need to roll close to a 10. And then we could go back up as well. I mean, sure. Why not? Let's try. If we fall, it isn't a big... ah, yeah. There's actually something I want to do here before we go into the Old Sycamore. The order doesn't matter. It's just something that I want to do before I forget. And we all fell down. Jesus Christ, so much damage. Okay, heal up. Nice heal. Nice roll. Okay, so I want to go... wait, where is it? Yeah, it's over here. The Bandit camp. We want to go there. I'm not sure what the fastest route is, but we may have to go all the way around this. I think this treasure is something that I left behind. I'm just gonna confirm it. This guy, we're gonna leave him alone for now. Yep, that was ours. I think... yeah, another mobility check. Yeah, no, thank you. The radishes for Balkan, we'll get them when we go out. Yeah, sorry about all of this roundabout, but might as well. We're gonna pick up a quest here anyway, so might as well do it now. And just take care of this. This quest is something that we'll also do after dealing with the Old Sycamore, because it is more dangerous than the Old Sycamore. We have some Mites and some Kobolds here, which are not interested in the conflict. Welcome, Peace Zone. Here no war, no one attack. Only maybe fat wolf lord. He won't chew us, we more sly. Who kill him, big reward. Ward. What did you say about wolves? Near long tree live pack wolf. Big angry. Tell Might and Kobold bad thing. We maybe kill him easy, but war take hunters away. Okay, sure, I will kill this wolf leader. This is our quest. And who are you? Peaceful Might and Kobold. Hunt together. Was easy. Many Might, many Kobold hunt together. Now not. Not like this. And why aren't you fighting each other? War bad. Puddles, blood, scream loud, Might and Kobold dead. Cold. Why fight? Dangerous hairy wolf around. The Might shakes his head helplessly. He's right. Bah, cowards. After a short pause, the Might pats his neighbor on the back. But we no fool. Go and befriend, no want war. But Miss Queen Bada, big beauty. Miss Beauty? The Kobold scratches his head, baffled. Okay, I suppose I'll go. We got the quest, that's the wargs.
I can see my destiny.
And we will start making our way into the bandit camp. Oh, what's this? Oh, right, the entrance to the Kobold camp. I will not be charging in here because this area might be trapped. And if you start charging, you cannot cancel a charge. So, let's not do that. Okay. Poor positioning for Vergongar. Okay, that fixes it. Okay. Backup is coming. Okay, this Kobold Alchemist is the danger here because he spews fire. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity on someone here. Maybe you can... No, actually, you just charge the Alchemist. And you stay with this guy, and you two come over here. Ow, bitch. Okay, just do that. And we all focus on that one. Okay, that's the danger. Okay, shoot there.
Do not hold back.
Come on, don't let him. Don't let him.
Ends you.
Come on. No! Damn it. Yeah, he's dead. We didn't take much damage, so we're fine. Okay, take all of that. Take their loot as well. Okay, so apparently no traps over here, which is good. One thing I should have done already, and I kind of forgot, was just give mage armor to the leopard. Because mage armor will last for 3 hours with her, or 2 hours, sorry. So there's no reason not to give it. Okay, athletics, I might go there, we'll see. Okay, so here is also an important mechanic to take into consideration.
I will see this through.
This is gonna heal us up a bit. Which is, when there are helpless enemies, such as in this case they are sleeping, you can use an ability called the coup de grace, or the coup de grace, which has a chance to instantly kill them if they fail a fortitude save. Even if they make the fortitude save, they will take a critical hit. So, what we do here is we have a ranged bandit, it seems, a melee bandit, ranged, and a necromancer. This necromancer can be dangerous, so we're gonna place our heavy hitters over here. And if he doesn't die and he wakes up, these two being close to a mage doesn't matter, they won't be in danger. And I will keep my frontliners in a position that if they don't kill them and they wake up, they will focus on our tanks, which is what we want. Okay, so everybody is in position. So, coup de grace over here.
Don't hesitate.
Coup de grace over there. And you two... I'm using 2 because I want to make sure this guy dies. Okay, so that guy died. I think this one went earlier than those two didn't go off for some reason. Yeah, he's actually kind of bugged even. Okay, so you three finish that guy if possible. Good, focus on that. Yeah, he's ranged, so he's gonna die right now. Okay. 4 attacks of opportunity will shred him. Okay, switch targets to Rigongar. Good job. And he's dead. Okay. Some more experience, some loots. I believe we're all fatigued. Damn it. Yeah, we were kind of already traveling for a long time when we reached the Old Sycamore. I will drop some stuff here. This is normal, this is +1, yeah, okay. The reason why we're so heavy as well is because fatigue takes out 2 points of strength from everyone. So our weight capacity gets much lower by just that reason alone. In any case, let's like this. I believe I have an item for my cleric. Well, you can take this as well, because why not? But what I wanted was this one here. Yeah, Bracers of Armor. Okay, so we want to rest. We can do it like this. Out here we don't need rations, we can still hunt, but inside the Old Sycamore you do need to use rations because you cannot hunt inside.
Lightning is good.
Camouflage successful, wonderful. I'm not sure if the camouflage being successful guarantees that you will not be ambushed, but it does reduce the chances quite a bit. I am going to attempt to climb this and hopefully not fail miserably. 21 mobility again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna wait on that a little bit. Okay, and again I'm going to go up via the Mite entrance. I know that these guys can run a little bit faster. Yeah. Oh, there are still people here. Okay, wait. Okay, so before we forget, let's do the buffs here. So you can take one of these as well. Okay, so everybody has some more armor. Also for my cleric. Okay, good. So the shaman is usually the main danger here. So let's just charge him and try and kill him as quickly as possible.
I will not falter.
2 shamans, okay. So you guys shoot there. Yeah, he's aiming at my character. I hate that. Okay, good. Ooh, okay, so that effect is from the Mite Priest. These are very dangerous. So I'm just gonna back up. I don't want any of that. Let's just wait for them to kill themselves. Hopefully my kitty can stay behind. And I'll have my archers focus on the priest if possible. And I'm even gonna toss a grease over here. Okay, good grease. Go for the priest. This guy is aiming for my characters. I'll leave him be. Okay. The priest is down. Or he fell down, rather. Back up, because he's casting. Yep. Okay, I actually don't like this fight. This fight is dangerous.
Bring it.
Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Burn them. Okay, dealt some damage. Come on, game, give me selective grease. Okay. Wasn't too bad. We have to wait for these dummies to get up. But for some reason, the Mites were really winning that battle very heavily. And we had to fight a bunch of them. Okay, heavy encumbrance. Why? Why are we so heavy? This is quite... Oops, this is quite heavy. Drop it. Drop. And drop. Okay, we are at medium. Drop. Drop. Right, let's avoid the grease area.
Without a doubt.
Okay, keep running quickly. And the reason why I wasn't that concerned with the fear in that area is because I had already dealt with the bandits and the traps. Because something that has happened to me before, it really, now they spawn. Okay, this is potentially problematic. Okay, Scroll of Delay Poison, come here. Let's cast this quickly before he bites me. Okay, we're all immune. Good. Amiri, please. Dude, come on. I don't know why they didn't spawn when I came here previously. Okay. Well, that's handled.
Here, together we stand.
Very nice heals coming from her. From Cordampina. Okay, finally. We are going to go in. I don't want to pick up anything right now because none of this will prove useful inside. The only thing we really need for here is delay poison and very later on resist fire. And I will place
Keep your wits about you.
light on Valerie and on my leopard. There we go.
I can see my destination.
And we're gonna start killing enemies.
I am yours to command.
I'm not sure if this guy is tough. 21 AC. Okay, so stop that.
I'm listening.
Sing. Okay. Now let's just try and
Listening.
finish him off in a single
Our
round.
time has come.
Combat is a journey.
Because all of the centipedes are very, very weak. The only annoyance coming from them is the poison to which we are immune right now, so we're fine. Oh, we got tripped. Awesome. Okay. We can turn off the song. Okay. If you side with the Mites, you actually get a quest from this guy who leveled up. Lovely.
Focus on the goal.
Okay, so I am gonna do a pause here, just as I usually do in all of my CRPGs, to look over the level ups, so I don't waste a lot of time going through the level up process, and then I'll come back and explain exactly what I'm going to do. So I will be right back. And I am back. It turned out that this level is actually quite simple. So starting with Valerie, we had our initial point in fighter. We are continuing to level up as a bard, and in this case we are gonna get Inspire Competence, which is just a buff that can help us out on skill checks. We already have Blessing of the Faithful from Cordampina, our Ecclesiarch, but you know, this can be useful at some time because it also scales. Over here, if I wanted to play around with her as a bard and try and actually land DC spells, Charisma being the main casting ability, she's only at 15. I could go to 16 to help out a little bit, but it's never really going to be very relevant, especially when we move on to hard and especially unfair. She's not gonna land anything. And she's gonna be tanking. She's not really gonna be in the front line trying to cast spells like sleep and stuff like that. So I'm gonna continue buffing her strength. That's what we want to do here as well, to buff up her attack bonus. And it will also, you know, scale even better once we get some more points in Dragon Disciple. As for our skills, we have 3 points in mobility, we need no more. We're gonna put some more points in Arcana because we will want to give her some points, some levels in Dragon Disciple, which requires Arcana 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Arcana 5. Perception is never really bad for her. And I think I'm gonna start putting points in Athletics as well. I imagine that probably Rigongar is gonna be the one with most points here. So I could give her something else. I'm just not sure what. I'll give her 1 point in Magic Device because why not? Just do this. We'll see. It's not very, very important. Over here, I like picking Expeditious Retreat. This isn't anything major, but it will allow her to run faster. And having your frontline tank be able to move and intercept your enemies quicker is a good thing to have. So I like that here. And that's level up done. Moving up to Rigongar. My plan for this guy is just in a very broad stroke is to continue leveling up in Magus up to level 7. Because I do like the ability to use medium armor without arcane spell failure. This will be very nice to have. He also picks up some arcanas along the way, some bonus feats, which are always nice. And from here on out, I'm going to be giving him some points in Dragon Disciple as well, because it's a very, very good boost to any of these characters. We're going to buff strength on him as well. In this case, he goes up to 20. Really cool. And here, again, as a prerequisite for Dragon Disciple, I'm gonna pump Arcana up to 3. We already have 3 mobility, which was kind of necessary for what I want to do with him. That's done. And now we get to choose our first level 2 spells. Given his role as a frontline fighter, the most important one, in my opinion, is gonna be Mirror Image. This helps him stay alive quite a bit. And the other defensive choice here would be Blur. It's very useful, just a 20% miss chance straight up on him or any other person. This is not personal target, so this part here. It can target any one creature, while for example Mirror Image is personal, it can only target himself. But I think for right now I'm actually gonna put a point in Frigid Touch. I enjoy this spell. The reason for it is that it does deal a decent amount of damage, 4d6 points of cold damage, and also causes the target to be staggered for 1 round, which can be, you know, quite useful in certain situations. So these 2 for him, and that's done. If you wanted more defensive options, I would take Blur instead of Frigid Touch, along with Mirror Image. As for my character, continue putting points into Sorcerer. We're gonna put another point into our main casting stat, which is Charisma, going up to 20, really cool. And again, prerequisites for Arcane Trickster being Mobility, Trickery, and Knowledge Arcana. Let me just make absolutely sure. Exactly, that's done. Okay. Next up, we get to choose Spell Specialization again, because this happens every single level. And now, I'm actually gonna pick Magic Missile without being a mistake. I should have picked Burning Hands in the previous level, but now I do want Magic Missile because we get to choose a new spell right here, and in this case, I will take Magic Missile. So, also to refresh my own memory here, Magic Missile, let me see, for every 2 caster levels beyond first, you gain an additional missile. So 2 at 3rd level, 3 at 5th. So being at level 3 sorcerer right now, plus spell specialization, it functions as if I were a level 5 caster. So it would shoot 3 missiles. It's quite nice, especially because it doesn't miss. And for... I was gonna say Viconia. And for Octavia, I'm gonna give her some points in Wizard as well. She gets 1 more point in Intelligence, really nice, 22. And she gets a lot of skill points because her main stat is Int, and it also affects the skill points. And for this we have Mobility, Trickery, Stealth, and Arcana, while Mobility, Trickery, and Arcana are also for Arcane Trickster. Stealth because she is our stealth character for right now, and I suppose I can give her some points into Perception here. We are taking care of Nature and Religion with my Cleric. We are taking care... Well, for right now we don't have anyone taking care of World, but we will once we pick up a different companion, so she will also be removed from the party at that point, so it doesn't matter all that much. As for our level 2 spells for her, given that she's in the back line, we can delay picking up something like Mirror Image for right now. And instead I'm gonna go for Utility and Damage. Usually I would take something like Web, but given that in Kingmaker you cannot cancel effects from the ground, this can be very, very annoying. We don't have selective meta magic here, and as such, I'm going to be taking Glitter Dust. This is very important. Any enemies that are concealed, you put Glitter Dust on them and you will no longer have the miss chance. And if they fail their saving throw, they will also get blinded. So this is very, very useful. And I will also be taking Burning Arc as a level 2 spell as well. This one because it deals some fire damage, it can never miss, and it jumps to another target. So quite useful, quite handy, nothing super spectacular, but it is useful. These are also nice, but don't really need them at this point, I think. I think I prefer just going for this. Okay, that's done. All of our level ups are done. Before I forget, I want to take care of her spells. So we're gonna... It's a shame I don't have anything for here. Maybe I have a scroll. I will take 1 Glitter Dust and 2 Burning Arcs. Do I have a scroll? I do not. Okay, well.
Here.
Shame, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's buff up to begin our adventure under the Old Sycamore. We'll remove our armor, and believe me when I say there will be a lot of times where I take off my armor to buff and then I forget and I just send her in without armor and she dies. This will likely happen, but I will try to avoid it. Do I have... yeah, Masterwork Light Crossbows. Yep, give me those. 1 more AB. And the same thing over here. Actually... no, wait. You take that one, you take the Masterwork one. Okay. Ah, I have several actually. Okay, so you take that. Good. So take off your armor, and the purpose for this is we're gonna buff with Remove Fear. Some of the enemies here do like to cast Fear. That's the only buff I want from her right now.
I'm restless.
From you, everything is fine because we already have mage armor on the people who need it, including my leopard. So now I want bark skin on the leopard and bark skin on Valerie. And I'm mostly just applying long duration buffs. If I find a fight that requires more buffing, I'll just buff for that.
Success.
How are we looking, by the way? We're talking about 26 AC before fighting defensively and 28 AC, same deal.
I am your shield.
Okay, let's
What you want?
move in and you guys can just follow up afterwards. Again, we are not particularly afraid of these enemies because we are immune to poison. And they are quite weak.
Without a doubt.
Okay, Might Sentinels. The only thing I'm concerned here is if there's a cleric. I'm not actually sure if there is one. I'm gonna have to find out live.
Don't hesitate.
But yeah, we'll see.
This didn't work. I must
Really?
be doing it wrong.
You can't go for that guy? Okay. Sure. Charge.
We will prevail.
Okay, so there is a priest.
Do not
That's
hold
bad.
back.
Let me see if I can maneuver around. Yeah, he's gonna try to paralyze my characters. This guy's gonna be annoying. Okay. I'm gonna move my leopard over there and just leave Valerie tanking these. All of the ranged characters focus on him. Let's help out with the magic missile. And while the leopard is coming, let's wait a little bit. So he will focus on him. He's targeting Valerie, which is actually kind of bad, but resist it! Yeah, we'll save. Boss. He died. Okay, so now we're good. Let's see how much danger we have here. She has armor class of 30, they have an attack bonus of +9, so they would actually need to roll a 20 in order to hit. Which is awesome. There we go. I don't know how I picked up all of that, but I'm going to avoid taking the chest armors because they are very heavy. Okay, what else do we have?
My destination.
More centipedes, these are fine. Yeah, just a bunch of centipedes.
Give the order.
They are not humans, so
We
we're okay.
will prevail.
A level up for a meaty. Let me just check this one out. It shouldn't be too difficult to figure out what I want here. I'm gonna continue putting some points into Sacred Huntmaster. Here she gets solo tactics, which is quite cool. All of the Inquisitor's allies are treated as if they possess the same teamwork feats as the Inquisitor for the purpose of determining where the Inquisitor receives a bonus from her teamwork feats. The allies do not receive any bonuses from these feats unless they actually possess the feats themselves. Okay. We also get Hunter Tactics. She will grant her teamwork feats to her animal companion. Quite cool. And we also get a teamwork feat. So let's put 1 point into strength. We're gonna continue pumping. I guess we can continue going for these here. Maybe some stealth, because I will need stealth for later. Okay. So, as for our teamwork feat, we have a lot of defensive options, stuff like back-to-back, being a useful one. This one isn't worth it for her. Same thing here, same thing here. This one is quite good. It just allows you to deal an additional 1d6 points of precision damage when you are flanking. So this is always going to be good. This is more saving throws. This is for shields. This is for shields. Yeah, so precise strike for more damage here from both her and the pet. And in terms of level 1 spells I might want, there's nothing here really particularly useful. I might take something like True Strike, just in case. Don't need this. Yeah, this is fine. It doesn't matter all that much here. Okay. Level up done. Her pet grew, because the pet is now level 4. Let's check him out now. 31 AC, awesome. Okay, 18 strength, 21 dex, 19 constitution. So he's quite powerful. Pets are very strong in Pathfinder. I'm not sure if just the video games, but they really are quite strong here. A lot of the times they tank better than any companion that you might have. Okay. What's his HP, by the way? 34. Okay, not as much as Valerie, naturally, but it's still quite good. So, we are exploring downward. Okay. There are some fights that are particularly annoying in this area and dangerous. This might be one of them if there is a cleric involved here.
I'm listening.
We're gonna find out, I suppose.
I am yours. Didn't work.
Okay, he can charge, but she can't. Okay.
Stay behind me.
So, Godspeed, my son. Let's see. Okay, no clerics to be found as of yet. Let's send Valerie over there. Oh, okay, centipedes are fine. Okay, so go there. And you guys can start moving in, but carefully. Okay, good. This is a good position. There we go. Focus there. Lovely damage. Lovely damage.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
Perfect. So yeah, just as a side note, just to remind this, this is why a melee turned into a Sacred Hunt Master is actually quite nice. If you really want to take a melee with you for the entire game, then maybe building it as like this will not be what you want. It also works naturally, but it is particularly powerful for the early game. Having a leopard tank, or if you want another kind of animal for more damage, for example a Smilodon, you can also do that. It is quite nice. Oh. Okay. This doesn't matter because we cannot go through. Alright. 6 minutes of that.
Destination.
Do we have anything else here? No, we do not. Okay, so this area is done. Let's go back up. We're gonna go over there. We can't see anything, don't worry. Bless you, woman. Okay. Just go. That's a lot of centipedes, but again, very weak. Doesn't really matter. I'm not even particularly worried about the positioning for Regongar and Amiri when I'm fighting centipedes. If I am immune to poison, of course. They're all dead. So, this is, I believe, a way down. Yeah, to the Old Sycamore depths, which we will be going at some point. More centipedes.
Defeat is not an option.
We're all good. And I do love this. Okay, this is actually a dangerous area because of that bastard there. Okay, so let me think if I want to change something up here. I'm gonna drink my
What's the holdup? I will
my
not
mutagen.
falter.
And let me see. I'm gonna bless,
Reckoning is at hand.
Here.
but that's mostly all we need, I think.
Without a doubt.
I would like to find a way to kill that cleric before having to deal with these guys, but I don't think it's possible. Unless I take a bunch of attacks of opportunity, which is an option. Let me see how close I can get.
Stand with
Not very close. Okay. So... let me see. If I can stack them on the priest, this could work. Assuming the leopard doesn't get mauled on the way. Okay, you guys can reveal yourselves. Everybody go over there. We're gonna nuke with magic missiles. Okay, maybe you two start clearing the way here. Yeah, especially because these guys didn't care about the leopard. That sucks. Okay, he failed his spell. Oh, he's gonna go for that, which sucks. Okay, let's try and nuke him again. We are gonna take some damage here.
We shall overcome.
Okay, it was a low roll. Okay, good, he's dead. Awesome. We still have one spell on my sorcerer.
Stay behind me.
Okay, good. He's focusing on Valerie, which is awesome for us as well. Perfect. Should have sang the Bard song to help out with the hit chance on the cleric. I forgot. Okay. Okay.
I can see my desperation.
Let's continue. I think this area has
Stand ready.
a few centipede baddies. Not sure if this is the area actually. I'm gonna scout with my leopard. It might actually be. So we're gonna pull back. Okay, let's be careful. We don't want to get very cocky here. Okay, I think this was not the area because no more came.
There are many roads to success.
This might be... no, it's not. There are no mites in the big centipede area. I do believe there is a cleric somewhere over here, however.
You can count on me.
I still have my bonded object. I'm gonna buff a melee here.
Well,
And some other consideration I have is... we do have this great sword +1, which deals less damage than her ginormous sword. But I think her attack bonus will improve if we swap it. Yeah, it goes up to +8. And more chance to hit for me right now is better than more damage. Okay.
I am your shield.
Where to?
I'm gonna charge in
Our time
aggressively.
Let's see what that
Where is the
may
cleric?
hold.
The priest is over there. Okay, so ranged characters go for him. Ooh, okay. Valerie, go over there. Regongar, go... Okay, you guys actually killed them too quickly. Let's see if I can flank... Okay. We made him fail his spell with damage, which is good. So we're flanking over here and shooting him as well. Let's do this. Okay, roll 12 on the damage. That's very high and very bad for us. But then he rolled 3. Okay, good. But yeah, this is why those little priests can be very annoying.
Together we stand.
They do a lot of damage. Okay, we also had a high roll in terms of healing, which makes me happy. We pretty much mitigated all of that damage. Well, not mitigated, we healed all of that damage. Mitigation is different. Come on, give me that thing. Thank you. Okay. And I think here we have some more mites, but I believe there are no priests. Hopefully. So I will send the leopard over there, and Valerie will stay here to intercept whoever is coming from this side.
Running won't help you.
Yeah, okay, no priests. Good. So you go over there. We're gonna send a meaty over there along with Regongar. No, don't go that way. Sometimes the pathing is not very helpful. Now you can go. Good. Don't like this guy coming up to a meaty, but we'll have to make do. Good. Good. Okay. If there are no priests, it's much simpler. I could also just pick this up when we're leaving, but it's kind of a habit. One potato, two potato. And I think I haven't explored this area yet, but this area might be a little bit dangerous. If it is what I think it is. Yeah. This is the Queen's chambers.
Without a doubt.
Let's not go there just yet. We will, eventually, but just not right now. I will want to rest before going there. There we have to fight, I think, like 3 priests plus the Queen, which is a quite capable fighter. So we're gonna say no to that just now. We will go into the Old Sycamore depths, kill some more enemies.
I can see my destination.
Anything I want to pick up? Gold. That's it. Okay, and these are fine. We still have like 50 minutes of delay poison communal, so we're more than okay.
You've made your choice.
Did he take damage or no? He just dealt damage. All right. What do we have here? Ah, we have the Mite Hermit.
I am yours to command.
This is actually a cool guy. Yeah, but 26 versus 31. You lost your light for some reason.
Here.
There you go. I'm also gonna do this. He has light. And this guy will actually fight you, but you have to provoke him. So we can speak with him 3 times and he will go hostile. Down he goes. Let me also do this before I forget. And you as well,
One
right?
shouldn't
Yeah, you
brag
have
about a big
this.
sword if they can't
And
carry one.
heals. This friend has some gold, he has a wand of Bane, and he has 3 scrolls of lesser restoration, plus a masterwork dagger. Useful stuff.
Focus on the goal.
Away to the surface, okay. Good of her to let us know.
This is for you.
Let's kill these. Ugh. Okay, so this I actually don't like. There is a fight here that can be kind of problematic. The way to do it is just step on these plates. This is not a very difficult puzzle. But before we do that, we are going to buff. So,
Done.
Let us not
I will want Shield of Faith on my Leopard. And probably on Valerie as well. We are going to bless once again. And start distributing my people. So, you can go to that plate.
I will not
And
falter.
you can go for this plate. And the leopard can go and click on a button because this leopard has hands. Let's just start singing. Okay. There we go. We have some enemies here. 27 AC is no joke. 27 as well. These are Dread Skeleton elites.
Give them what they deserve.
And they also have a Nightmare Skeleton Soldier. So I believe these two have heavy shields, so they take a long time to go down. This guy has a two-handed weapon and deals a lot of damage. So we are gonna try and take him down before we focus on those two. As usual, you guys will... Well, all of you can start shooting.
So it comes to
Except,
this.
something to note here, they have 27 armor class, but they only have 13 touch, which is much smaller. So what we can do is, instead of shooting our crossbows, we can swap to a cantrip and just deal damage via the cantrip. Especially since they both have sneak attack, some damage gets added. Okay, so let's... Wait, I said wait. You two... I forgot to give them... Enlarge person. So take this. And I'm fine if you don't consume one of them, so you can just back up and you drink this potion. Okay, let's see. Okay. I want Mr. Kitty to be the primary target. Valerie can go over there. Okay. You are doing your thing. Yeah, okay, so let's focus there. You focus there. And now you go over there, you go over there. And I don't have any more spells here. Let's cast a Grease from Octavia. For some reason this area is kinda weird. It doesn't allow me to target this guy from this end. Okay, let's just go over there. What are you doing? Regongar. Oh my god, man. This is so bad. Okay, well, he's doing his own thing. Let me see if I can cast this Grease without hitting him. That would be lovely. Let's use Arcane Accuracy and focus on the Nightmare Skeleton. Nightmare Skeleton. I'm actually going to buff Amiri here. Yeah, he's focusing on... God damn it, man. Why, Regongar? Why did you do that? That was so stupid, man. Okay, thankfully he went down. We're healing him up. We want our damage to be focused on this guy. Because of this reason. He's taking a bunch of damage. All because the pathing was silly. Okay. Go for another Arcane Accuracy. Okay. Let me see. I think I'm actually going to retreat with both of these, even if I take an attack of opportunity. Yeah, so let's have Amiri take the attack of opportunity. Or just don't take it. Okay, cool. Oh, he fell. Nice. Okay, so he's dead. Well, he's dead twice. And we mostly came out of it not too badly. Now the issue here is the Grease that I cast. I can't remove it. Which means we're gonna have to hope that Octavia doesn't fall down in order to pick up the loot. Okay, this is heavy stuff. I'm not gonna be taking it all with me just yet, but it is an improvement for Valerie, I believe. Give me the new stuff. Yeah, 8 versus 7. That's 1 more AC. I don't get any dexterity bonus, but it does improve my flat-footed, which is quite nice. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, good, she did not fall down. We have some golds. She had not fallen down, but now she did. Oh, okay. I did not remember that. There is a +1 here. That's even better. So she goes up to 28 AC with her armor. Really, really good. And in order to not spend a lot more resources in terms of spells, I am gonna heal with potions here. Okay, that should be fine.
I can see my destination.
But this area can actually be quite difficult. Because they do have a lot of AC and... For example, if what happened with Rigongar's pathing over there had happened on unfair, for example, or even to some extent on hard, he would have just died on the spot. He would not have lived through that. Which will happen in the future when we do swap to those difficulties, but for right now, we don't have to worry about that just yet. Let's turn this off. Because these guys are whatever. And we are gonna go left. Here there's actually a big number of skeleton enemies. So I think I'm going to go for another grease through Arcane Bond. Okay. We still have Shield of Faith, which is awesome.
Without a doubt.
Let's...
Don't hesitate.
We don't have any more songs. Okay, let's just charge with our front line. And again, I forgot this, so let's enlarge you and enlarge you. You guys will shoot with touch attacks. And Octavia will actually cast a grease. Because as we can see here, there's a bunch of them coming in. And this should be a good enough position, I think. Good. We have several falling down. You can enrage. Don't. Okay, good job. Man, I gave you enlarge and you still cannot reach. Come on. Well, that worked. I also greased Valerie. While we wait for the grease to go away, we're gonna actually explore this area while we have some... Never mind. While we have some buffs, I was gonna say, but I actually want to go this way. And everybody falls down. Awesome. Awesome. Back up. Back up.
Destination.
It's a good thing that we have a draconic bloodline red, which gives us fire resistance. Ah, come on, you guys.
I won't let you down.
Well, won't be able to make much use of my current buffs. Meow. Yes, kitty, they are silly, aren't they? They keep falling down.
Any fun to be had?
Dude, please. 17 DC, yes. Come on. Okay. I think there are some perception checks over here. Yep.
I see something.
The statue is hewn from the rock, but with a hint of refinement. The inscription reads, "To our goddess Shellen, whose gifts we yearn for here in the darkness." Is this locked? No, it's not, because the closest character win for it. Okay. I'm basically gonna continue playing until my enlarged person goes out, just to make use of the buff before we finish up. Oops. Okay. This is a way up. And I do believe this area is heavily trapped. So we are going to avoid charging. Okay, take this out, we don't need it. Okay, wait. Okay. This is a good position. Let's go.
Attack!
And again, this is another reason why we have delay poison on everybody, because the spiders can also poison you. The size of the structures makes it obvious they were not built by kobolds.
Without a doubt.
Oh, look!
There we go, our first trap. I believe I should be good to do this without having to buffer.
I've broken the nails!
Okay, she rolled a 2.
Our time has
Why
come.
do I say things?
Done and done.
That's better, 270 experience, quite nice. More spooders.
To arms.
Okay.
Onwards.
Our positioning is good. Actually, Rigongar cannot hit, which is a shame. Come on, dude. Okay, move up a bit. I said move up a bit. He can't. Okay. We have a corpse with a potion of vanish, but that's all. I don't want you in the front. Yep. Okay. I think there are more traps around here.
I'm not afraid.
Okay. Careful. Okay, now you can go. Perfect. I believe this area also has some kobolds in the mix. Oh no, this is a different area. This is an area with, I believe, a powerful enemy. Yeah. Don't get
Stay behind me.
mixed up in the pathing, please. Okay. Okay, we lost our size buff.
Let us strike as one.
God damn it, Rigongar. I don't want you over there. Just wait a bit. Okay, now you can go.
Do not falter.
Don't go over there. Because if I'm not mistaken, this will trigger a trap. A big web trap. Okay, so we're kind of in a good place to end the episode. We have an interesting encounter over here. I'm not sure if I will go for it as soon as we start the next episode, or if I go to explore this area first. Depends, because I think for this encounter I would prefer to buff, or sorry, to rest before coming here. Well, we'll see, because I only have one more. I only have one more delay communal. Okay, well, I'll decide if I want to try this without resting or after resting. It also depends if I can find the trap, because the trap can be very annoying. But yeah, this will be a nice place for us to end this episode. Just gonna put some light on Valerie here. Oh, come on. Can I only have a single instance of light even if the casters are different? Learned something new, okay. But yeah, we cleared a little bit, well, quite a bit of the Old Sycamore depths. Basically, the upper floor is almost all explored. We've already explored the way up to the Mite Queen. And down here we still have a bunch to explore. And we have, I think, a couple of more difficult fights. One is over here, the other one I think is somewhere over here with a giant centipede. But yeah, stay tuned for that. This will be it for now, my friends. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Kingmaker in Last Azlanti mode. I hope you are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing for more. There are many more videos coming soon, and it's also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe, everyone.